Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? No hands, look. It's magic. Well, this is my first ever Asian Mythology Retold tournament game. What a time to be alive. To give you some backstory on all of the stuff. One, I'm not allowed to participate in my own tournaments, so Wrath of the Gods was out of there. 2, Red Bull, I really wanted to cast. 3, Genesis, I really wanted to support EGC TV. So this is the first tournament. Actually, the Mortal Pillars, I probably could have played, but I wanted to do some casting on EGC TV again. But this is technically the first tournament that I felt like I can participate in and feel good about it because, you know, you've got a really long group stage. Kind of fits my whole shtick with how I like to play tournaments. I love these play one game a week sort of tournaments or one series a week sort of tournaments that you mentally prepare throughout the week and have some fun. Let's talk about the draft here. So we are playing a draft format. For those of you who don't understand how that works, effectively we both ban a god. I banned Fushi, and Tiger Boss banned Set. And then, yeah, we each pick a god. So I picked Ra first. He picked Isis first. Then I can't remember what else was picked. Honestly, I think I might have picked like Odin second or something. I can't remember. But yeah, basically my draft was Uranus, or Odin, Gaia, Kronos, Ra, and Poseidon. And his draft was Freyr, Isis, Nuwa, Hades, Zeus, and Loki. So going into this first game, I was looking at what gods he had, and I was thinking, okay, what's the best percentage chance I have here to hit a matchup that I like? And basically, I'm pretty sure I'm fine playing any matchup here except for against Freyr. I like playing Uranus into Loki. I like playing Uranus into Isis. I like playing Uranus into Nuwa. Into Hades, I like Uranus. Into Zeus, it's a bit, but I'm pretty sure he's going to pick Zeus on Midgard, so I kind of chopped that one out. So basically, I was like, all right, I've got myself a plan here. We're gonna pick Uranus, and we're gonna play against something not named Freyr. Also, I don't think Freyr's very good on this map. So I was trying to get a good matchup here, basically. And I think Tiger Boss maybe had some sort of an inkling that this was going to happen, and he picks the Freyr. So he gets a good matchup. Why is this a tough matchup for Uranus? Well, Freyr has got access to Huskal in the Classical Age. That's literally it. The way to beat Huskal in the Classical Age for Uranus is to have either a lot of Mamillos with Bite of the Shark, or to have Prometheans. Now, I think Prometheans are the better option. I don't know if you can tell by the sort of APM that I was doing at the start of the game. I was trying to out APM my nerves or whatever. I don't think it really worked. I was pretty nervous this first game. It is what it is. But yeah, yeah. We picked the wrong god. I definitely should have gone for Prometheus here. Excuse me, I'm still a bit sick, so you have to forgive me. Definitely should have gone for Prometheus here. It is head and shoulders above. Head and shoulders the better god choice. You get Prometheans to deal with Huskal. You get Carabalus to deal with Hersa. Yes, he's got access to a Golden Bursty, but I'm not too scared about that in the Classical Age. And then we can go for some sort of an all-in in the Classical Age to block off gold, and we're good to go. I do think that Oceanus can also work. So I'm not like necessarily unhappy or anything right now. I think it's still good. I'm still happy that I'm playing this. I see he's got 4 chickens here, which is awesome. I know he's going to be on berries here as well. So my whole plan here is to pressure these chickens effectively and hopefully lock him off all the other resources on the map. A couple of these shades are killing off my units, so I have to pull back and deal with these. He's already got himself watchtowers. Of course, he's going to go for watchtowers nice and early. I'm building some Terma to deal with throwing axemen, getting out catapulties and Murmillo. Effectively, I think what I should have done right now, in this moment, as an idea, should have been to take 3 villages or build a military academy, take 3 villages now off of wood, put them over onto food, and basically go pure Murmillo with catapulties mixed in as well. But yeah, that's okay. That's not what we did. So we're still. I'm just giving my own opinion on what probably I should have done. A bit of idle time on my town center as well because we're bad at the game. Nerves and all the other good stuff. Also should have set up a sky passage on that ball there. I'm going to be very critical throughout this series. It was a very, very fun series. I hope you don't mind as well. I'm going to be splitting all these up into single videos to try and add to the suspense for the YouTube audience. If you want to watch the non-commentated games, you can find them on my Twitch channel. But yeah, we're going to be having fun with it. So he's actually on goats now, which is completely fine for me. I'm like, great, go on to goats. I'll come back when we're on the chickens. He drops a in the base hill fort down, so this is absolutely perfect for me. I see his army here with this Pegasus running through. I see his I see his army with the Pegasus. I see an armory as well. But yeah, I'm liking less and less my army here as we're going on. I realistically should have stopped on the Terma at about 4 Terma and then heroized them all. All the rest of these Terma aren't really going to be that useful, considering he's building these Huskal out with this, or he will be building these Huskal with this building. So yeah, at this point, I really need to stop building Terma. I'm not sure I fully commit to it or not. I do manage to get a nice shockwave here. This is really, really good for me. Kill off a couple of villages. He uses Ghoul and Bursty. I think I got two villages there for that shockwave. And his Ghoul and Bursty. So that's big win for me. Really, really good start. I think also, just in terms of general strategy here, I should be going for early economic upgrades here. There's probably no reason to skip them. I think you can do like a 420 advance with early upgrades. Not sure exactly what that entails, how that changes the dynamic of the matchup at all. But yeah, now we're getting out Kyro Ballister. Get myself my whatchamajigget? What do we call it? Frontline Heroics, Bite of the Shark. Those frontline heroics here didn't make any sense. Because I was going to convert heroes anyways right now. Because I want to go forward and put pressure onto these chickens. So yeah, this didn't make a whole lot of sense. Probably should have just kept building Murmillos. Or just kept building Catapulties actually. With the Murmillos already out. I see his army here. I actually think that we're a couple of very low HP units. I think this is okay, but I need to wait for my next shockwave. I'm heroizing all these units and stuff to deal with his ball. This choke point is really, really nice for me, but I dropped my Carnivora straight onto his Hersa, and no shockwave is really bad. These 3 Draugr are absolutely melting me. And yeah, we lose this fight pretty awfully. Luckily, I retreat back and we get away, so it's not the end of the world here. But yeah, you can't be really losing these fights like that. And now we're into Murmillo production. and he is now going to be happily out onto the map. So some big mistakes here. I also didn't have my armory upgrades there. He probably had, my guess is, like copper weapons or copper mail or something like that. But yeah, we should have waited just a little bit longer on that one. I already got the Ghoul and Bursty out. There's no sense in rushing anything. Just wait, get a couple more units, wait for Shockwave. If I have Shockwave and Carnivore on that fight, much better. He's going to come and try and deny my little raids. I do have speedy Murmillos, plus I've got the Caladria here to make everyone a little bit healthy, so I can be very, very annoying with that for the moment. And basically, yeah, we just need to be looking for a nice fight pretty soon. Excuse me. Pretty soon here. Otherwise, he's going to be able to hit Heroic Age on us. As we come in, hit some dwarves. Looks like I will be able to get one kill, and then we just have to bail. But this is nice because we're distracting him and things like that. This is the sort of plays that are really, really good. We got our upgrades now. We got our Murmillos. We see his army. Our army does probably win this now. So I think I make probably the biggest mistake of the game here, where I'm looking for a raid on his villages. I don't need a raid on his villages. I need to kill his army. So yeah, right here, I should not have abandoned ship. He's got his army split up as well. This would have been a really, really good fight for me. He catches half my army out. Really nice play from him. And I have no good shockwaves on this melee army. The shockwave is good for throwing axemen and stopping that damage for a couple of seconds in the fight. But onto melee units, it's not really the best. So while I trade okay on this army over here, I lose a lot of HP on the other one. And you can see how good my army is here. So this is just, yeah, even after all of the misplays in this game, I think, and most of this is, I think this is just due to nerves. Even after all the misplays, going through the wrong classical age god, in my opinion, for this matchup. I still think I had like a pretty good and having a really bad matchup. I in general. I think if I just played this game a little better, I would have been in a great spot here. But yeah, now I don't have a timing to hit this gold mine. The timing was just then. I have the favor for Carnivore Shockwave. Just needed to walk forward. Just needed to take a good fight. And we would have been completely fine. But I'm extremely far behind now. I need to mass up to this next sort of fight that I can realistically take here is probably like a 175 pop fight. But he's probably knows this, and I've also got so many low HP units. I'm trying to heal them up with my Caladria, but it's just going to take too long. I know it's going to take too long. I have to move forward here. But yeah, it's just taking too long to get any sort of fights going on. I'm trying to heroize because I know he's got a bunch of Draugr as well. But yeah, I know the game net right now is going to be tough. I think one move here that would have been really, really good that I didn't think of would have been a Sky Passage on this position where I'm standing right now. Because the one thing that I lose to, or one thing that makes it really tough for me to make a comeback here is dealing with Tempest. So if I have like a forward Sky Passage, so I can just retreat out of the Tempest and not lose anything, then he can't realistically click Tempest on my army. Otherwise, I just run away, and he gets no value, right? So you can see he is waiting, and I just didn't think, to be honest. I just didn't think, and he's going to charge forward. I think I win this fight. I think I actually do win this fight here. But yeah, he drops Tempest. He's got so many Draugr. I got so many heroes. If I had the Sky Passage in the middle of the map there, I think I lose no units. Maybe lose like 10 population of units, and then I'm out of there, and then I can return back and actually continue fighting for a little bit longer. But yeah, no sky passage. And his army is incredibly scary here, unfortunately. So, yeah, I think this was just a... Excuse me. This was just a unfortunate game one for me. First game of the tournament. I think I was nervous. Let's just chalk it up to that. This is... like, even after all this, you see how good my army is, right? Like, I'm pretty sure I'm okay here. Like, even though he wins this, he's probably at 175 pop here, and he still drops down to next to nothing in this one. So, you know, it's like all I got to do is take a really good fight here, and things go really well for me. But brain just not working for the first one, unfortunately. But, yeah. So, first game did not go so well, and Tiger Boss got the dub. And there's lots and lots of stuff here to take away from this game. But I think if I had the opportunity with the draft that goes the same way again, I probably do the same thing. I probably pick Uranus there. I don't know. I mean, if there's some different gods that I'm scared of picking Uranus into, if the percentages are a little bit different, maybe I pick something else. I really don't know what I'm doing in the draft. First time I've really done it seriously. But went pretty well for the first game. Anyways, I think it was a lot of like positives to kind of take away from the game. Things like, you know, I made some really nice raids with the Murmillos. I think that, like, while strategically, I think I was off. I think that, like, tactically speaking, I was almost on. I had the path to victory, so to speak. If I just made a little bit better judgment call with when I was taking fights, I think I had the right pathway to victory in the game, or I had a pathway to victory in the game if I played it right. But unfortunately, game one not going my way. It's good to lose the game when you're nervous, because it really for me, it calms me down, because it's like, okay, we've lost. There's no, like, 100% win rate thing going on anymore. So you can kind of just go take a deep breath and go to the next game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this format. Again, if you want to watch the full series and don't want to wait around, it's on my Twitch. You can find it in one of the VODs. But we're going to be putting these out one video by one video, 2 every day, as well as putting out some casts of the tournament here. So hopefully you're enjoying Mythic Wars. Make sure you follow your Dessler for all he's doing, because he's going to be casting them as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one.